Hi, I'm Kathy Martincic. We've lived here for over 30 years. So I wanted to start by showing you where we are. This is from Google Maps, and this is a very recent photo of the quarry. Here's where I live. If you look at this tree line here as a reference point, you can see that the quarry has reached considerably past this tree line, and so it is getting bigger. But in 2006, there's essentially nothing there. 2010, you can see a little bit of clearing. 2013, the quarry has gotten quite big. But again, here's that tree line. 2016, it's about halfway there. 17, it's getting closer. 21, it's past the tree line. Today, has gone beyond that. The thing that always concerned me is that this stretch of 10 Mile Creek is just a really special section. It's one of the most undisturbed section, and is essentially one of the highest quality biodiversity areas in 10 Mile Valley and in Washington County. The Western Pennsylvania Conservancy did a survey, a natural heritage inventory in 1994, and it found that this area was of exceptional quality. And here we're ready to blast. That's the warning siren for a blast. So this area was relatively undisturbed. Before the quarry was there was an air shaft for the coal mine, and there was some pretty horrible looking water ponds there. And when the quarry came in, they cleaned that up, but then they just blasted the hillside. And they're removing the old growth trees. They're cutting down, they're just cutting down anything, extracting anything of value from the land. And so, and there's the blast. Did you feel that? Yeah. Okay. So there goes another bit of substrate. So that's one of the things that I'm concerned about, the effect that this is going to have on the creek and on the ecosystems of that area, of that stretch of the creek. The quarry is going to go underground, and they're going to come right up, they're going to mine underground right up to our border, right up to our fence line. This is a concern for us. We have spring water. There's no way that we're going to get city water out here. It would just be prohibitively expensive to bring the lines clear down to our house. We're going to have the water tested as soon as possible to see what the water is at right now, to see what the effect will be. But, I'm heartbroken because this can never be reclaimed. And, the damage that they have done already to the ecosystem. It was so unspoiled, and now it's a moonscape. Oh, and maybe that's the all clear, maybe they're going to blast again. Oh, the other thing that concerns me is the dust. They are supposed to have dust controls. They don't. But what I did is I took this series of pictures from the top of our hill, just from across from the house. Here is above the quarry, and you can see a little bit of a haze. Then they blast, and then, the dust just continues. And that was, it's like a daily occurrence for this plume of dust. We actually did a particulate study last year or the year before where we were working with the Raucous people, and they lent us Dylos monitors. We were able to see spikes for large particles during the operations of the quarry. In that case, we had the monitors were set up around the quarry. We are sort of upwind from the quarry, the mine. Here's the mine. Here's our property, and the prevailing wind goes from west to east. But that's the larger particulates that we can see. The thing that we're worried about is the small particulates that we can't see. And they get into the air. They stay suspended, and they're just affecting the whole community. And these are the 0.5 microns and below. And once they get into our lungs, we can't clear them. They'll just stay in our lungs. And cause problems. The annoying thing about this is that there are steps that they can take for dust mitigation, and they're just not doing it. And they're in violation. They're getting away with it. We can complain more. If we would complain more, if we would complain to the DEP more, they would be more likely to take action.